What's good, people? What's good, my people? How you doing? How you feeling? Looking good, feeling good, smelling good, dressed good, living good, eating good, spinning. I ain't gonna say spinning good. Hopefully you stacking a little bit, but hey man, hey, forget it. One like to live, spin good. Hey, this the Acquire Nuts podcast. If you don't know what's in it, just know we put some nuts in it. Um, it's good to see y'all. I'm glad y'all here. It's good to be seen. Uh, do me three favors before we get started, man. Hey, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment on why. I mean, you know the video gonna be this is gonna be good because it's acquiring nuts. Like you ain't gotta wait to leave. You ain't gotta wait to like it. Like if you made it this far, 50 seconds in, you just gonna hit it. It's free, and you ain't gonna do it don't cost you nothing not yet anyway. But let's get right to it, man. Today we talking Cam Newton. Reason I'm talking Cam Newton is so I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw that he did a interview with TD Jakes. Shout out to TD Jakes. And so I didn't watch it just because I kind of like, all right, I'm gonna save it. I think this will make for good content because I'm a Cam Newton fan. Um, Cam has been like, let's see, he's done a recent TD Jakes interview. He's like recently was with Natalie Nunn. Asante Samuel tweeted about him, said that he was a game manager, so that kind of went into a back and forth. Jason Wilson was so Cam has been like the he's been like going viral for a lot of reasons. And honestly, man, I think it's time for Cam to just smack the shit out of somebody. Like I think it's gonna come to that because people be playing with Cam like Cam ain't Cam, bro. Like I know when you see Cam and he dressed like Scrooge McDuck, like and people just see that part. People just see somebody dressed like the villain from The Princess and the Frog, and they think that you can just consistently play with that man. And I don't know, bro. It's just I think I'm a little bit older than Cam's, or like, but we close in age. I think Cam may be a couple of years younger than me. Um, but I'm an LSU fan. When he was at Auburn, bro, I was like, who is Thanos playing quarterback? And then when he got drafted to the Panthers. I'm a Saints fan, so we saw him and we played him twice a year in our division for however long he was there. And he was a problem to deal with, bro. And he's always been unapologetic at Cam, which is why I'm a Cam fan. So when I see like people like constantly like playing with Cam, like bro, Cam gonna smack somebody, bro. Let me see. Who was that? What was when Cam pulled up on Kelvin Benjamin? Cam Newton, Kelvin Benjamin. And Kelvin Benjamin is he was a 6'3" wide receiver, bro. Let's get this. Now taxes. Like that's Cam, bro. Look at Cam, fam. This is Kelvin Benjamin in the red shirt. So this happened when Kelvin Benjamin used to play wide receiver for the Panthers. And when he got traded to the Bills, I think he was talking noise about Cam. And so Cam basically was like, bro, when I see you, we're just gonna talk. So this is the Panthers versus the Bills. Now look, this is Thomas Davis. Yeah, Thomas Davis is a linebacker that played for the Panthers during that time. And look how I'm just pointing out, look how big Cam is, bro. He tell Thomas Davis, hey bro, watch out. Hey, watch out, man. I got him. Bro, the dude ain't 5'9". He ain't 6 feet. He ain't 6'1", bro. Again, Kelvin Benjamin was one of the bigger wide receivers in the league at that time. Kelvin Benjamin's there a bit of 6. I wish I had his exact measurables, but he's 6'3". And he looking up at Cam. Cam got his hands behind his back, looking at him eyes, basically like, bro, keep just whatever you said, say it now, and we gonna get to it. Bro, look at this dude, fam. And that's what I'm saying, man. People like this is the Cam I remember. And everybody know what hands behind the back mean. Everybody know what hands behind the back means. Like, hey man, my hands behind the back. And this is one thing about Cam. A lot of people try to act like the Hulk and they really Bruce Banner. I feel like Cam is really the Hulk and he tries to act like Bruce Banner. No, well, okay, I'm sorry, I've been drinking. A lot of people try to act like the Hulk, but they really Bruce Banner. Cam really is the Hulk, but he's acting like Bruce Banner. Like he's trying to be cool, trying to be cordial. He don't want hey man, I don't want no problems. Hey, we can keep the jokes. Like, but like Gilly, Asante Samuel, some other people, like, bro, like, all right, man. Y'all gonna make that dude, and I want to see it. Let's see when Cam had that fight with them AAU coaches. Let me see if I can find it. They probably took. Oh, there's another when he was whooping up on the mascot, bro.
Boys is wilding. Boys is officially wilding.
Shout out to Lucky 7 Plays, man.
This picture alone.
There, bro. Look at that. That's hey man. Bro, Cam tired of y'all playing with it. Just he tired of playing, bro. Let's see. I want to see when he had that fight with them coaches. Yeah, this part, yeah. I understand. Yes, I wish to proceed.
Take a look. You can see
Come on, bro.
Newton. Can you make him out there trying to fight off multiple men? The former NFL quarterback was taking part in
bro, dude got two dudes.
Camp and tournament when this happened over the weekend. Camp staffers and security officers eventually stepped in to break this up. It is not clear what led up to this fight, but people are investigating. Police.
Two dudes, man. Let's see. When they had that fight with who was the DB that played for the Panthers? He used to talk all that smack. And let's see. There he is, Josh Norman.
You didn't want to throw an interception that day.
Cam tried to throw it over, I undercut it, picked it off.
You are thinking score with the football. And Josh, in his return, decided that he was going to go score. Cam is working to, prevent the touchdown, and Josh ends up stiff-arming Cam.
And I turned back and saw him in my face. I'm like, man, here we go. I'm one of the type of guys where I'm not going to walk around with power. I'm just going to go right now. One thing led to another, and we got the tussle.
Oh, man, that ain't the right view. But anyway, y'all get my point. All right, so let's check out Cam Newton and TD Jakes. We ain't gonna watch the video. I just want to see the shorts. Cause some of these, when I saw these titles, I was like, yeah, this gonna be something we talk about. Cam Newton, let's see, the church weaponizes marriage. Let's see what Cam's talking about.
Do you realize that I just gave you a chance for millions of people perhaps to, or at least thousands to see what your Cinderella looks like, and you didn't describe her?
I have her.
You have her?
Yes.
You have her now?
I'm in a relationship.
See, that's the thing, man. I think that, so the popular conversation now is why doesn't Cam get married? And I think Cam just need to tell people like, bro, I don't want to get married. I don't want to. Like you don't gotta quote the Bible. You ain't gotta do all that. Man, at a certain point, bro, mind your business, man. And I get it. It's hard to tell men like TD Jakes and Jason Wilson to mind their business. But hey, man, mind your business, bro. I run my house like I do my thing like I do my thing, and I'm pro marriage, man. I love being married. I enjoy my baby. If 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 marriages if marriage licenses expire like every 5 years, and you had to renew it like a driver's license, I would marry my baby 5 times over. I marry her any day of the week. But here's the kicker though. I was broke when we got married, and she was broke, and we built something together. That's the beautiful thing. When two broke people come together, it ain't nothing but love to have. It ain't nothing but love to be gotten. Ain't about what we gonna lose. You lose this $30 in my account, and take my PlayStation controller that I just bought. That's what I'm saying. And child support. That's a different conversation, because that's gonna come with it. But that's well, can't say that's a different conversation. That's part of the conversation. If you get married and you get divorced, you automatically have to pay child support, and I don't think that'll be a problem for. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I don't think there will be a problem for Cam. But man, sometimes there's been plenty of examples where people get raked over the coals. So like I'm saying is, if a broke person and a broke person come together, which I'm all for, man, that's an easy choice to make, because we're building something together, and we both have goals. We both have a vision in mind, and she's with me. She was with me from the bottom and saw and helped me build my vision. If I'm rich and I'm in a relationship with a broke person, I'm not getting married. Why? It was something. There's only a benefit to the only thing that can happen in divorce is for the guy to get screwed over. The person with the money is going to get screwed over. So I see why he doesn't want to get married. And it's like, bro, it's kind of like, man, it's all right, let's, like, for the kids, I see why people would do it for the kids. But like, how many kids does Cam have to where it? Let's see. How many children does Cam Newton have? 9. And he got 9 kids. Damn, Cam. Now I see why they be on your ass. Damn. And they gonna mess my whole argument up. Bro, I thought he had like 5. I didn't know Cam got 9 kids, bro. Cam has not. Okay. Now I see. Now I see why them spiritual men be like, hey man, you bugging. Cause damn, boy, that ain't got 9 kids. And he gonna have some more. He definitely gonna have some more. Ooh. I might need to regroup. Yeah, I see why they be on your ass, not Cam. That's a lot of kids, fam. Let's see. Let me see. I don't want to. It's just how many children? I need to go to the. How many kids does Cam Newton have? Cam Newton has 9. He has 4 with the ex and 2 with the previous ex, and okay, so he has a blended family of 9 kids. So he got what, 6 biological and 3 step? Oh, I ain't trying to do that. It's just doing dick math. Like, but it's I mean, that's a lot of kids. But shout out to Cam, man. Shout out to Cam. But it's also like, but back to the marriage point. It's, bro, when you got all the money and the person doesn't have as much, not nearly enough as you, that's a lot to take in, man. Cause I don't have a lot of money, so I'm only speculating. But when you have a lot to lose, you do want to kind of like pause stuff. Like, we want to keep things here. I want to keep it. If it's good right now, I want to keep it right now. Because when it go bad, it get expensive. It would get very expensive, and I think we all can agree on that.
I'm in a committed relationship. And I see,
And you feel like this is one.
it is the one.
It is.
I'm not going nowhere else.
Oh,
My fighter power.
congratulations.
No, thank you. But this is the thing. So I can hear the comments now that's gonna say, "Well, why you ain't marry her?" See, those type of things for me is still the journey. Because for me, I need to have full conviction.
How long is it going to take you?
I don't know.
Look at Jay. Look at Jay, man. Bishop like, all right, nigga, I smell the bullshit. If he can cuss, that face will say, nigga, fuck out of here. That's what he want to say, but he can't. That's a fuck out of here face. But it's also like, I mean, yeah, bro, he don't know. And then like, now if I don't know if they get into how long he's with his girl now, but also that's a spiritual question. That's a spiritual question, because it's like spirituality or religion kind of looks at it like you have to have a goal in mind, and at a certain point, now I will say, I don't think it takes. I don't think I propose after a year. I think after a year, you kind of like we had been living together for a good amount of time, and then I'm just like, bro, it's I just knew, and I think there's enough to be said about just knowing, and I was willing to take that risk, but there's also something to be said about, hey, I take it, I gotta take my time, because again, if things go bad, things get expensive for Cam, and that's understandable.
When are you gonna see your maker?
I'm in Georgia.
Well, he just asked them, when are you gonna see your maker? Hey, all right, man. He compared that question to, when are you gonna die?
I love where we're at. I promise you, I love
Yeah.
certain things, and I think that's what church does.
Yeah.
They weaponize certain things and forces you to do certain things, and you may not be ready.
Right. Do you?
But you know that though. It does. Church weaponizes a lot of stuff. It ain't just marriage. It's a whole bunch of shit that the church weaponizes. So yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will understand that part, that the church does weaponize a lot of things, but I'm saying this from a very optimistic, with an optimistic view of the church. I think the church wants to set a standard for who you aspire to be, and if they don't see steps in you becoming who you aspire to be, or who the Bible outlines for you to be, which is, morally in good standing, then they do start to judge, and it can get uncomfortable. But it's also like, but I will say, Cam, just man to man, like manhood is uncomfortable, bro. It's and that's our society does put pressure on men to get married, especially if you with a woman for a certain amount of time, and if y'all have kids. That's like page 3 in the manhood book, is to get married and make her, quote unquote, an honest woman. But damn, 9 kids, nigga. Shit. That's a lot of like PTA meetings. Let's see. Cam Newton practices marital principles at home.
If you can't feel safe marrying someone for their motives about you, your finances, your wealth and success, would you feel more comfortable if they were wealthy and successful and didn't need what?
That's a lie. That's a lie, bro. Come on now. Yes, of course. Because then we will both have the same to lose. Now it will still get, just by law, when those divorce papers are filed, the man just gets screwed. And I don't think he would be exempt from that. But it does make it a little less painful if the woman that you are marrying has her own money, and hopefully she has just as much as you, or if not more than you, to where you can be like, where she would be like, all right, I'm done. Like, I don't need your money, man. I just want to get rid of you. And I think that's another point, is sometimes, man, people, women do that to hurt you. Like, they know you're a good father, but this child support gonna hurt. I want them to feel it. He's a good guy, but this alimony, I want him to feel it. And that's, yeah. So I think if him saying no is not the truth, that absolutely would make a difference if the girl that he was with had money.
But you had no, you don't want that.
Because I have that dynamic now.
You don't want that.
See the
And then, like I said, y'all keep playing with him because he is dressed like Top Cat. So I get it. That's a lot of layers, fam. A lot of layers. I mean, he looked decent now, but a lot of times he looked like his whole outfit came from out that cannon that they be shooting at the basketball games, and he just put it on. What game show that was where you had to put on all your clothes, and just run outside? He be dressed like the little brother from A Christmas Story, when his mama put all them layers on him to make him go outside. That's how Cam be dressed, but no disrespect, Cam.
thing about people love to assume.
Yeah.
Like they love to say, oh, just because you're married, you just are selfish.
Yeah.
No, I practice marital, displays and situations in my house.
Yeah.
Right?
He just saying he act like a husband. Yeah, I can see that. Cause that there are couples who aren't married and been together for a long time and live together. They act like husband and wife, but it's kind of like the one big thing, man, is removing that safety net, and that makes a huge difference. Is when you remove that safety net, being marriage. Like, if we not legally bound, and that's the point, is why do we need a legal piece of paper? That's his argument, and I respect it, because I get it, I understand it. It's like, why do I need a legal document when the love and the relationship and the agreement that we have between each other should be enough? But at a certain point, it can become an issue.
With all due respect of our relationship, I'm not just out here coming in whenever I want to.
Right.
I'm not just allowing her, or she's not just allowing me to do certain things. When we have the children, we do marital bylaws and principles.
Do you think an upwardly progressive woman couldn't do that?
What I'm saying is, the issue now becomes not with the expectation of marriage, it's all the surrounding antics, government wise.
Right. I know what you got. If you,
Yeah, the government get in your business, bro. That's part. Now you have to legally put her on your insurance. Somebody got to get put on somebody's insurance if she ain't there already. Because I don't know if you can put girlfriends on your insurance. So you have to not legally, but you can put her on your insurance. You can legally make her, again, I don't know. I'm just speaking I'm speaking as somebody broke. But with your whatever life insurance policy got, you can put her as the beneficiary. Like, there's a lot of legal stuff that comes with it. Some good, some negative. The negative part is the divorce. That's the divorce. That's when it's no longer a breakup. It's now it's a legal. It's like closing a business. If you own a business, you can't just be like, all right, man, I'm done. We ain't making no money. I don't like working here no more. I'm just gonna cut the lights off and walk up out of here. No, man, you gotta file paperwork with the bank. You gotta file paperwork with the city, whoever, whatever ownership and shareholders and whoever. It's a whole process. You can't just walk away like that. And I think that's the apprehension is I can't just walk away. When it's time to walk away, I can't just walk away. Now I gotta get the government's the government tells me, us, the rules of us splitting up. And when you look at it from that standpoint as a person with the money, yeah, I get it. I get it.
You gotta live with you. And I tell you, like I would tell my own son, youth is a vapor. It's like steam on a mirror in the bathroom after a shower. By the time you dry off, it's gone. You just got a minute to fix this, and none of those girls, and none of those jobs, and none of that money is going to be able to fix it. And I think you came here for me to tell you that. And I pray you hear me.
Cam sick of it. He's sick of it. He's like, man, I'm sick of all these niggas in my business, bro. I'm sick of it. Just leave me alone, man. Leave me and my old lady alone. And this thing, and I don't know. She could be, cause I don't even know her name. I think I do, but she ain't even complaining. His old lady ain't complaining. If she has been voicing her complaints about her non-marital status, put it in the comment or send me the, I'm not gonna search for it because I don't care. But Cam was like, bro, this look is like, man, I'm sick of y'all, bro. This when he was talking about the church weaponized, I think this is a part of what he was talking about. But again, I understand as a member of the church, I understand because there is a message that you have to get across. And yeah, Cam is older. Cam is getting older. His kids are getting older. He's not in the NFL, so the money that he's earning has to be in other ways. So, and marriage is a beautiful thing, man. Again, it's to me, it's way more advantages to marriage than it is disadvantages. But again, this is coming from someone with no money. I ain't got no damn money, bro. I don't have nearly enough money as Cam got. It'll be easier for me to start over. Losing half of $300. All right, man, give me my 150. Let me go buy an air mattress and some face towels, and some drop towels, and I'll figure the rest out. It's easy for me to start over in a 1-bedroom apartment with a flash with a 32-inch big back TV. Take all my drawers, my hoodies, and my car. I go find me a job. I mean, or whatever job I can eventually work up back to where I was before. To lose half of, let's say, 50 million that he's worth right now. I'm just using a number. To go from 50 to 25 with additional fees on top of that, because it's not just she take half the stuff. If y'all go to divorce court, the man has to pay for the lawyers, your lawyer and her lawyer. A lot of times the woman gets the house, the man has to move out of the house and continue to pay the mortgage while the divorce is getting. So it's the man gets, I'm no Vaseline, fam. The man just get prolapsed.
Because I don't want you to turn into a bitter old man with a lot of excuses as to why he wasted his life and wasted it rich.
That's a good point. One day you look up, man, and one of you like, damn, bro, we could have did this shit a long time ago. And as you get as the kids get older, and so for me, it's also like setting an example. I know I'm talking out both sides of my mouth, but I agree with Bishop on that point. Is that you want your kids to see you running the house like being I mean for me, I I enjoy showing my son how to be a husband. I enjoy showing my daughters what a husband looks like. I enjoy the love that I give to my wife. I always quote the opening line from The Notebook when the guy said that it's not many things that I've done in my life that are worth noting, but one thing I've done as good as anybody is love a woman, and that is to me, that's something to hang your hat on. I ain't no street cat. That ain't got nothing to do with my identity. I'm a husband and a father. And those are two things to be very proud of. And I can see because I'm 40, I'll be 43 in a couple of months. I'm 42 years old. And sometimes like and with those lonely thoughts when everybody's sleeping, I'm just up watching TV, just thinking, and it's like, dang, bro, in 8 more years I'll be 50. 10 years after that I'll be 60. Like as black men, we ain't got that much time. And it's like, dang, what does the next 8 years, what does the next 18 years look like? What does the next 28 years look like? And that's not a long time at all, man. And so for that to come from Bishop Mount Bishop, who assume is closer to 70, Bishop, if you're younger than that, I apologize. But that's the type of stuff you do want to hear from older black men. As a black man, that's the type of stuff you do want to hear from older black men. It's like, man, I don't want you to become this bitter old man who wasted a lot of time just being rich. Cause with those regrets, man. Reminiscing is a motherfucker, bro. To reminisce is such a pretty word. It's an adorable word. And it has a lot of positive connotation. But sometimes reminiscing can be like, yeah, man, damn, what was I doing?
It's not like you're sleeping up under a bridge, but you are sleeping up under a bridge.
Wow, he just called him spiritually homeless. That's wild, man, for a man with that hat on to be called a spiritual vagabond, uh, a moral hobo is what he called him. He said TD Jakes basically just told Cam that he's in a he's in a moral soup kitchen. Financially, you're a king, brother, but spiritually and morally, you walk around with a shopping cart and a big coat. Damn. So I don't know if this is the look of we're talking about in the beginning. Cam gonna snuff one of these cats. I know he ain't gonna snuff Bishop, but is this the look of, boy? If you want who you were, man, I'll put one right across your face. Or it's just the look of, damn, Bishop, you right. Cause Cam hit it at home. He talks about his religious upbringing. His mom and dad been married for 60 years. He hear it at home. He tired, man. This is also the look of, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing this shit. I gotta hear this shit every day. And shout out to his old lady. I'm sure I wonder if his old lady be like, yeah, see, brother, told you so. Should just go ahead, slap that ring on me, man, make me an honest woman. Or she be like, baby, don't worry about them. I'm good with whatever status I get. Cause she, all assumptions. I think I know who his old lady is, but I'm pretty sure she living a good life.
It's not like you don't have anything, but you don't have anything.
Damn. Come on, Bishop. Not with this face. You just said that he's morally and spiritually, he's a wino. Come on, man. He just called him Gator. Damn, Cam. He called Cam. Basically, he's just the equivalent of a crackhead, bro. He said, "Man, I know you got everything, but you really ain't got nothing, brother." And hey, brother, this is weaponizing. This is a lot of judgment in these 3 sentences. He just told him spiritually, you you are nothing.
It's not like you don't matter, but if where it counts, you don't matter.
God damn. Again, barring him up. I'm talking about hitting him with the old switcheroo. It's not like you don't matter, but again, you don't matter. He's saying, I ain't saying you ain't shit, but you ain't shit, my boy. I ain't saying that you broke, but you are broken. That's the stuff that bishops be doing. They just add the extra letter for emphasis. I ain't saying that you broke. I'm saying that you are broken. Damn, Bishop. I wish I had the ether beat behind this.
And only you can fix that. Only you can fix that. More money can't fix that. Bigger house in Paris can't fix it. South Africa can't fix it.
What about Dominican Republic? No, you ain't say that though. The DR can fix it. A house in the DR with them women, that can definitely fix it. If not fix it, it can put some nice duct tape on it to hold up for a long time before you even notice that it broke again. I need to go back and watch this interview. I wonder what Cam said that set Bishop off like this, because that can be Trump sitting in that seat right there, and I feel like he would be talking to him the same.
Only you can fix that, because every time you get on a plane, it's gonna get on a plane with you.
Oh, that luggage, that baggage. Bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up, cause you got too much stuff. Damn. He called that nigga a bag lady. Bro, he barring bro up, fam. Jeez. With that suit on, too. And he sat up. And you know his back hurt. He sat up in okay, you see that big pillar back there? He got a pillar behind his back, and he's still frustrated enough to sit up. Hips hurting, back hurting.
And you're gonna look around, and all of that black hair is gonna be white, and the hat won't hide it. It's gonna turn white.
That Mashika won't hide it, brother.
It's gonna turn white. Your knees are gonna get stiff. Your body's gonna ache. And it's gonna be too late to fix it for the few people that you really, really care about. That short list of people who are holding your thermostat right now.
Damn. Holding your thermostat. Your temperature. Wait, do we mean like the thermostat to like? Nah, that's a thermometer. I was about to say that, like, check their forehead temperature. I know what a thermostat like the. He's saying that, hey man, now people got a 72 in the house, bro. Setting that thermostat to 70. A nice, cool, even breeze. I wonder what he mean by that though. It's not connecting. But he barring them up though.
You got to get your thermostat back. You got to do what you can to explain it, and regardless to them receiving it while you're living or after you're gone, you got to get to a place of peace about that.
That's deep. That's deep. Oh, dying bed conversations, deathbed conversations, hospice conversations. When you on that bed, that hospice nurse, whether it's the hospital or the home, and your family come see you before that final light go off, and you in your right mind, and that's when you give them your final apologies or your final explanations. Wise words from a decent man, bro. That's something. That's something to think about. And again, this ain't coming from just anybody. This coming from someone he's an older man, and his better years are behind him, and he's speaking from a perspective, a perspective that in the black male community is valuable. I'm talking perspective right now. Your opinion of the bishop is your opinion. I don't think anything negative of him, because those rumors are just rumors to me. Right? I mean, whatever. And then I don't think being freaky is illegal unless you're doing something illegal. If you're just being freaky, man, be freaky. Whatever. But those words coming from the bishop, man, that's heavy. That's heavy, bro. And I've sat with relatives on their deathbed. I've been, and that perspective is the heaviest perspective. That explanation. Hey man, I'm sorry. I wish I could have did this. I wish I could have did this. Cause time, man, time is, like he said, time is what the bishop compared to as youth is mist on the mirror. It's gone.
Because you are running, please hear me, you are running out of time. I know you are running out of time.
That I know, heavy.
You gotta live.
Hey man, that's something to think about. That would make me get married. That would make me get married, man. But I respect Cam for standing on his own 10. I would like to see Cam do that, but that's only because my my opinion on that is more based on being a father than it is a husband. I'd do anything right for them babies. If me getting married to, if I'm just saying hypothetically, I was married to both my kids' moms. But if I had children with a woman who I wasn't married to, and my kids were old enough to kind of see that, I would do it just for them babies. So that's the pressure. You got pressure coming from the babies, whether it's spoken or unspoken pressure. It's pressure coming from your girl, because she would love that. Most women would. 99% of women would, and I would put her in that 99%. And then you get pressure from your parents. Like I said, his parents been married for all his life, longer than his life, and got pressure from the outside, where that's a lot of pressure. And I respect him either way. I respect him for standing on his 10, being like, nah, I ain't doing it, for all of the reasons that I said before. But Bishop make a good point, man. Bishop makes a hell of a point. That's a lot of pressure coming from Bishop. I'm not saying from him, but the perspective that he gave, because that's life, regardless of who those words just came from. I love listening to homeless people give wise words. That's just one of my favorite things to watch. It just go to YouTube and just watch homeless man wise words from a homeless man, and dozens of videos pop up with people with mental illnesses and homeless, winos, drunks, and they giving that perspective, which is to be respected. All right, man, that's enough. That's enough, man. That's it. We can end on that. But shout out to Cam, shout out to TD Jakes. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go watch this entire interview. Cause yeah, I think more context and nuance is deserved. So shout out to Cam for keep putting content out, Cam. We as a lot of us like me, man, we rocking with you. We remember who you are, who you were as far as like a player, the NFL player. And a lot of people young, but it's people 20 years old didn't see Cam Newton. They see the Monopoly man. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Don't forget, don't acquire the taste, acquire the nuts, man. If y'all made it this far, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, that thumb up, bro. It take a split second, just hit it. And then just go into the comments, leave a comment. It could be an emoji. It can be a, hey man, I rock with you. It can be a whole, man, shut up. Leave that comment. Tell me to shut up, bro. Shut up. You ain't smart or funny, and you ugly. And you wear that same hoodie. Hey man, just leave it, bro. Y'all be good, man. Peace.